Hello, guys.
Hello, teacher.
Hey there, Ivan. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. And you? How was your weekend with your parents?
Excellent. Honestly, excellent. I gotta share something very personal with you guys. I'm gonna be an aunt for the fourth time. My brother is having a baby,
Oh my
so
God.
we went to the baby shower. That was the reason of my visit.
Oh,
Yes,
congratulations.
and what?
Congratulations, teacher.
Sir, yeah, I guess. Well, it's always motivation to be happy, but I don't know. It's like many feelings because my brother has only boys, and this is the third baby, and again it's a boy, so no girl yet. Yes.
It's the destiny, teacher.
I guess so. So I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm kind of sad because we all wanted a girl, but not this time. What about you, Ivan?
Nice, teacher. A little sick, but everything is okay.
Why are you sick? What's going on, Ivan? What's going on?
It's for this maybe time, teacher, for in any years for every year for this time. So uh, I'm sick in the first of days of October and the days of October and the first days of November. I'm sick every year.
Oh, because of the weather.
Yes, teacher, it's the weather.
Ah, I got it. I got it. I understand. Okay, but in general, everything okay?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice, Ivan. All right, so Daisy and Andy, that's nice to see you. How are you? Andy, is Andy here, right?
Fine, teacher. And you?
Hello.
Oh,
Hey, how are
hi.
you? Yes, how are
So,
you?
so, so.
Why so? Well, if you want, you can answer. If not, no problem. But why so? I guess it's a no. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I'll turn on my camera in a second, okay? I promise you. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, let me see. Anyways, tomorrow, no, two announcements. Today, we are going to finish the class at 9:30 or just a little before 9:30, like 9:25. I think it's a good time. Okay, like around 9:30, 9:25. The class, I have to replace the hour I had, or the hour I couldn't attend the class like 2 weeks ago, I think. Okay, and that's one announcement. Second announcement is tomorrow is the Halloween event. Ooh, okay, so can you? I don't know if you can start. It's gonna be like 2 hours of the event. So tomorrow the event starts at what time? At 6:30. Uh-huh. And ended up at 8:30 around. Okay. I'm gonna share the link with you later. Hey, here I am. And that's that. But just to let you know, okay, tomorrow is the Halloween event. Everything is gonna be online, of course. And today we ended up at 9:30. Okay, but don't worry. It's gonna, the time is gonna pass by super fast. I promise you. Okay. Anyways, are you ready with the costumes? Are you going to costume for Halloween? Are you going to costume for Halloween? Or are you this kind of a person who said, no, 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 I don't celebrate Halloween? Hello? Hello? Guys, important. Just participate. Don't be shy. Anyways. Okay, so then let's get started, please. Today we have many things to do and to practice. Okay, I hope you get ready. So, we have been talking about the report speech. Yes? What do you remember about the report speech? Tell me. Ivan, Lionel, Daisy, Maritza, Andy, what's going on with that report speech? What happened with report speech? What is report speech? What are the
Maybe the time of the verbs, teacher?
I'm sorry, the what?
The time of the verbs?
The time, what happened with the tenses? Tenses. Time is like tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tense
Tenses.
is like the reality, the context. What's going on with the tenses? Yes, Ivan?
Matt, papi.
Oh, Maritza, careful with your microphone. Okay, there you go. So, what's going on with the tenses, Ivan? Yes, it's a characteristic for report speech, but what is it?
Sorry, teacher. It's, I don't know, it's the pen of the contest, maybe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
And could be past simple, present simple. It depends.
Okay. Remember, reported speech is always just a characteristic. Reported speech is always past tenses. Okay, you cannot report in present. Reported speech is always past. So
Right.
past simple, past perfect, past continuous, etc., etc. All the past tenses. Okay, so don't use reported speech in present. We don't use it. Okay, so when doing reported speech, back shift. I think that's what you wanted to say. Back shift, always back shift. Okay. Present simple goes to past simple, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect goes to past perfect. Past perfect, past perfect. You don't modify past perfect. Okay. Good. Okay. Nice. Nice. And I think that's pretty clear at the moment. I hope. Okay, guys, I think this is going to be the last lesson about report speech. Ooh, finally. Yeah, because report speech is a very extended topic. Yeah, I told you so. Excuse me. So, here we are. Okay, some characteristic about reported speech. Da, 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 da. Okay, this is something that we already said. Direct speech, he said, I go for a walk every evening. Reported speech, he said he went for a walk every evening. Present continuous, he said, I am watching TV. He said that he was watching TV, okay, etc., etc. This is for positive statements or negative, could be, okay. Then we have the part for the, what do you remember about the questions in report speech? When reporting a question, what is it? What is the rule? Or the rules?
One of the rule is that we don't need to use the mark.
The question
Repeat.
mark. Okay, excellent. Okay, don't use the question mark. Perfect. What else? What else? What other characteristics for reported speech?
Also, we use the common verb like asked, inquired, wondered, and wanted.
Wanted to know.
I wanted to know.
Yes, correct. The common verbs are asked, wondered, inquired, and wanted to know. Exactly. Okay. In in English, we need or we have two type of questions, which is yes, no questions and information questions. What is the rule when doing yes, no questions in reported speech? Reported speech, yes, no questions. For example, over there says, are you coming to the party? Yes, no. Okay, this is a yes, no question. Reported question. She wondered, or she asked, she wondered if you were coming to the party. Okay, what's going on? Hello?
Um,
Uh-huh.
in this case, teacher, we use the conditional if.
Yes. Thank you. So for yes, no question, you coming sure if you were coming to the party. Use the conditional if, okay? Do you like pizza? She asked me if she asked me if I like pizza, okay? Use conditional if when it is a yes, no question, okay? Now, what's going on with the info questions? Why did you do that? She asked why you had done that, okay? What's the characteristic here? Uh-huh. Hey there. Okay, guys, it's important, please, because I think this is like the third class with the reported speech questions, because I need to go to the next thing. But okay, I'm gonna do this for you. Listen, when this is here, when this is a info question, you don't need the if, okay? You just do it this way. Why did you do that? She asked why you had done that. Where are you going? Reported question. She inquired or she asked where you were going. Okay. Then follow the same exactly structure and always back shift. Back shift. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is another example, but all of these are yes, no questions, okay? Do you want to come? She asked him if he wanted to come. Have you fed the dog? My mother asked whether is same like if. My mother asked if I had to feed the dog. I have fed the dog. I'm sorry. Are you going with us? The teacher asked the kids if they were going with them. Okay. For yes, no question, always use if. Whether is also similar to if. Okay. So you can use it as well. But in my case, I rather if. Yes. Nice. Comments at the moment.
I have a question, teacher. Uh,
Huh?
can we, what is to prefer us to use? Is if or whether? Or in what
The
case we have to use if and
or
what case?
whether. Well, there's no difference. It's the same. I prefer if because I think it's easier to remember. Yes. Whether is like it's a longer word and maybe you don't remember so easy. So to me, you better use if. Okay. If there is no difference, it's they are synonym. So no difference. Okay. But
Okay,
better use if. It's much better, I think. Okay.
okay, sure, thank you.
Pretty cool. Nice. Okay, listen. How about going to our books, please? It's time to have some practice in page number 90 and 91. Mhm. Okay. Ah, my camera. No, 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 no. Wait a second. No, no. Wait. One second, guys. Okay, let's do this before the book, okay? Because today we have a longer time. Today, 9:30, so we have time. Listen. Okay, report the questions. Andrew had an interview last month. Andrew is sharing some of the questions. Write them in report speech. A, how old are you? She asked me. B, are you married? C, do you live nearby? Nearby is close. And D, where have you worked before? Etc. etc. So please, let's do A, A, B, C, D, E. Okay? What is your experience with computer? Nice question. So from A to E, please. I want you to write only the the report questions. You don't need to write everything, just the answer. Okay, so let's do from A to E, the report questions. This, and this. Okay? Questions about it? Okay, I'm gonna give you like a pair of minutes, 5 or 6 minutes. This. Please go ahead. Report these questions. Okay, comments? Hello?
Teacher, can I
Yep.
say first example for review if it's correct or no?
Sure, please.
And it's letter A. How old are you? She asked me if I'm much younger or older, maybe.
No. You have to report the same question. You cannot modify because the only thing you modify is the grammar tense. Ok, el tiempo verbal es lo único que puedes modificar. No puedes modificar como tal toda la oración, solo el tiempo verbal. So, how old are you? She asked me how old. Yes. I don't know if I explain myself.
Oh, yes.
You don't need to modify. Okay. Does somebody have the first one? Who wants to share? The letter A.
We have she asked me how old I was.
She asked me how old. Excellent. Yes, correct. No question marks, okay? Because question marks, in this, we don't need to use the question marks. Okay, let me change blue color. Exactly. That's correct. She asked me how old I was. That's it. Good. Excellent. Okay. For letter B. Are you married?
Maybe she asked no, she asked me no, she asked if I was married.
Okay, one more time. She asked.
She asked if I
Well,
was married.
in here, you don't need me. She asked.
Sí,
Yeah,
cierto.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Maritza. She asked how old I was. Aquí no necesitas el me. Me es solo cuando es tell. So, she told, pero aquí no podemos usar tell porque son preguntas. Recuerden que es preguntas, verbos ask, wonder y wanted to know. ¿Ok? Sorry. Pero aparte asked, no necesitas el me. ¿Sí? O sea, eso es solamente para told. She told me, pero aquí no aplica el told porque es pregunta. Ok, she asked how old I was. Ok, she asked, it says, are you married? She asked.
No, she asked if I was married.
Excellent. Correct. Excellent. Yes, she asked if, because it's a yes, no question. Good job. Letter C, do you live nearby? She wanted to know. Okay, I'm going to continue here. She wanted to know what? Do you live nearby? She wanted to know. Huh? She wanted to know what? guys? Hey there.
If I was live in nearby,
Nearby. Yes. She wanted to know
nearby,
if I what?
live nearby, nearby,
Nearby. Live
nearby,
in present or past?
past,
Yes, excellent. If I lived nearby. Exactly. I don't know where the other answer is. But this is correct. Yes. She wanted to know if I live nearby. Exactly. Letter D. Where have you worked before? 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 Okay, it says, she asked, she asked what? Where have you worked before? She asked.
She asked where
Yes, exactly. You don't
work
need if. Where?
where I had worked.
Excellent. Where I have worked. Exactly. Before. Correct. That's right. The letter E. What is your experience with computers? She asked. She asked.
What was?
Correct. I'm gonna move this. She asked. Correct. Where? No. What? I'm sorry. What was? No.
My experience with computers.
Okay. She asked. What?
What was?
What was your experience? She asked. What? Okay. What's? No, sorry. We need to change, modify the order here. Okay. She asked. What my experience was with computers, because we modify the order. Remember, like if it was like a positive sentence, okay? What my experience was with computers. With computers. Sorry, I don't have more space. But yes, she asked what my experience was with computers. And that's it. Okay, thanks a lot. Listen, I could continue with FGHI. So if you want, you can actually take a screen, a photo, or something. And this is something personal if you want to do it. Take a pic of FGHI, and then if you want later to answer and then send it to me, I can check it, okay? But in this point, I need to go to our books, okay? I hope this is a little bit clear now. Please, now, page number 90 and 91. Okay, here. Ready?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Okay, it says, how much of your day is screen time? Mm. How much of your day is screen time? So, in my case, almost all day. That's so sad. What about you, Ivan? How much of your day is screen time? Cell phone. So, how much of your day?
Sorry, teacher. I have
All
my
day?
turn off my. How much of day is screen time? It depends, teacher. In the computer, I don't know. Maybe for my work, 8 or 9 hours per day,
Oh,
and in my cell phone,
that's a lot of time.
yes, teacher.
I
My cell
understand.
phone, I don't know, maybe 6 hours per day.
6 hours?
Also for my work.
Yeah, of course. Of course, I understand. Okay, thank you very much, Ivan. Now, vocabulary, guys. It says, look at the picture and answer the questions. Luis, can you read the question 1 and 2?
Yeah. What do you think PLQ might be? What do you think it is designed for?
Designed for. Who? Who do you think is designed for? Okay. Well, apparently it says using touch screen. Okay. Looking here, this is what they are talking about. Okay, here. Look. Okay. So, what do you think PlayQ might be? So I think this is an app. So what do you think it is? Uh-huh.
Mm, by the name teacher,
Uh-huh.
it could be an app to measure the intelligence. Intelligence, ¿cómo es? Intelligent
IQ.
IQ, yes.
Ah, okay. Ah, it says it's not the L. It's a play IQ. Play IQ. Aha, okay, interesting. Number 2, who do you think it is designed for? Who do you think it is designed for?
I think it's for the kids.
For kids. Okay,
For
nice.
kids.
For kids. Good. Well, maybe yes, maybe not. We are going to check in a moment. Thank you so very much. Okay, reading time. Vocabulary using touch screens. Read the description to check your guesses. Then answer the questions. 3 questions. Were you right? How does Play IQ work? What are these benefits? Okay, I need somebody to start with the reading, please. Only 2 students. Worried about your child's screen time? Okay, a volunteer student, please. Hello? Yes, read the text.
Um, I'm worried about your child's screen time.
Child's.
Time.
Child.
Tired of seeing them aimlessly sweeping left and right and scrolling through the stream of pointless images. Look for further than PQ and dynamic new app which transforms tablets and smartphones into educational tools. PQ combines secure
Physical.
and physical and digital aspects. The set contains a code with letters, numbers, and other symbols, and an app with um, augment
Augmented.
really what
Augmented.
augmented really the symbols shown on the blocks are transformed into interactive 3D cartoons. Children show a block to the screen. They double tap on the icon they want to play with, and they can zoom in to see more details. This is invasion by Venezuelan inventor Edison Duran attempts to improve screen time for children and reduce the
No,
education.
I'm sorry. Luis, I gotta stop here. It's only up to zoom in to see more details, okay? Stop with that.
Okay.
Thank you so much. The second paragraph, please. How about Andy? Thank you, Luis. This invention, Andy.
This invention by Venezuelan
Innovator.
Innovator Edison Duran attempts
Attempts
to improve screen time for children and reduce the education divide by giving more children access to learning in their early years.
Yeah, keep going, please. Parents have control.
Parents have control. They can monitor their children's progress and add new items. Children can control how they are apt looks by dragging and dropping items into new location. With play equal, screen time is more constructive.
Okay, thanks a lot. Very good. Now, after reading this, were you right? So you said, oh, it's for children, for kids. Were you correct?
Yes.
Yes, teacher, is designed for kids.
Okay. What are the benefits? What are the benefits? I think it's like instead of children being like just in YouTube, for example, they can take advantage of their times and learn, right? I think. Improve. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's keep going, please. That's that. Now, there, I see we have some highlighted words like swiping, scrolling, zoom in, double tap, dragging, and dropping, okay? These highlighted words obviously have some, the concept have the meaning, okay? So for example, swipe, scroll, double tap, zoom in, drag and drop. And in the other side, on an icon to see more details, items into new locations, left and right. And then it says through images. Okay, let's try to match the concepts from 1 to 5 to the possible definitions in the other side, okay? Look for a moment while I play the audio, and then we check the answers, okay? This is the first part.
Audio 7.8.
Worried about your child's screen time? Tired of seeing them aimlessly swiping left and right and scrolling through streams of pointless images? Look no further than Play IQ, a dynamic new app which transforms tablets and smartphones into educational tools. Play IQ combines physical and digital aspects. The set contains 8 cubes with letters, numbers, and other symbols, and an app. With augmented reality, AR, the symbols shown on the blocks are transformed into interactive 3D cartoons. Children show a block to the screen. They double tap on the icon they want to play with, and they can zoom in to see more details. This invention, by Venezuelan innovator Edison Duran, attempts to improve screen time for children and reduce the educational divide by giving more children access to learning in their early years. Parents have control. They can monitor their child's progress and add new items. Children can control how their app looks by dragging and dropping items into new locations. With Play IQ, screen time is more constructive.
Play IQ. Okay, sounds good. So, swipe. But you know what? It's not exactly like the definition. It's swipe what? Swipe. Swipe is like this. When you are in the screen, I don't know if you can see my camera, but when you are in the screen and you are like doing this, swipe. That's swipe. Okay, swipe what?
Left
to see
and
items
right.
into new locations. Left and right, yes. It's a movement with the finger. Swipe. Scroll. Scroll what? Double tap. This is like a double tap. Double tap what? Or, yeah, double tap what?
On icon.
Double
An
tap
icon.
on an icon. Okay, yeah, sounds logical. Zoom in.
See more details.
Zoom in to see more details. Sounds good. Drag and drop.
Items into new locations.
Yes, drag and drop. So the last is scroll through images. Okay, sounds good. Yes, correct. Exactly, swipe. Very good. Thank you so much for your answers. Okay, let's keep going, please. Okay, it says, Nighty Selling is a young inventor from Brazil. What do you think her invention is? Listen to check. So listen for details, please. Here we go. This is an invention, but what is it?
Audio 7.9.
Good evening and welcome to Tech Talk, your weekly discussion program on what's new in tech. I'm joined in the studio this week by the editor of Technology World magazine, Paul LeBernard. This week we are discussing young tech innovators. From medical breakthroughs, energy technologies, or engineering electronic devices. First, Paul, what makes someone an innovator?
Personally, I think innovators are persistent and inquisitive, and they are easily inspired by what they see around them. Take our first example this week, Brazilian tech innovator Nade Celine. She's an ex-computer science teacher, and she spent most of her career inventing new technology to help improve the quality of life for people with disabilities.
I see. We'd love to hear more. Can you tell us what her latest development is?
Well, do you have any idea how many Brazilian people have vision problems? 6.5 million people. Do you know how many guide dogs there are in Brazil?
Absolutely no idea.
There are only 100 guide dogs. The problem is that buying, training, and looking after a guide dog can cost thousands of dollars. This is impossible for many blind people.
And this is where Nade Celine comes in?
Exactly. Nade has invented a robot guide dog called Lisa. Her invention has 5 sensors and 2 engines. It can tell the user about risks and obstacles via recorded voice messages. With this device, blind users can be guided around indoor areas such as shopping malls and schools. By 2020, Nade hopes Lisa will be used outside too.
It sounds amazing, but I wonder if this is really a more affordable solution. Do you have any idea how much it costs?
Well, Lisa still costs around $3,000, but this is far cheaper than a real guide dog. At the moment, the device is available to private and public companies, such as airports and hospitals. Nade eventually hopes to improve the dog with artificial intelligence and GPS. Her greatest ambition is to offer dignity and independence to the 253 million blind and visually impaired people around the world.
Well, that certainly sounds very inspiring. Let's move on to our next young innovator.
Okay, very good. So, what do you think her invention is?
It's like a robotic guide dog or guide dog, maybe, teacher.
Yes, that's right. So her invention, it's a robot. Yeah, like a similar to a guiding dog. Correct, Ivan. Exactly. Okay, pretty good, guys. Comments at the moment.
No, teacher.
Okay, nice. Let's listen up for more details. Okay, listen again. Put the numbers and words in the correct order that you hear them. Continue to the next screen to complete the activity. Okay, here and here. First, put in order the numbers according to what you listen in the audio. Okay, get ready. It's the same audio, guys.
Audio 7.9.
Good evening and welcome to Tech Talk, your weekly discussion program on what's new in tech. I'm joined in the studio this week by the editor of Technology World magazine, Paul LeBernard. This week, we are discussing young tech innovators, from medical breakthroughs, energy technologies, or engineering electronic devices. First, Paul, what makes someone an innovator?
Personally, I think innovators are persistent and inquisitive, and they are easily inspired by what they see around them. Take our first example this week, Brazilian tech innovator Nade Celine. She's an ex-computer science teacher, and she spent most of her career inventing new technology to help improve the quality of life for people with disabilities.
I see. We'd love to hear more. Can you tell us what her latest development is?
Well, do you have any idea how many Brazilian people have vision problems?
No, I don't.
6.5 million people. Do you know how many guide dogs there are in Brazil?
Absolutely no idea.
There are only 100 guide dogs. The problem is that buying, training, and looking after a guide dog can cost thousands of dollars. This is impossible for many blind people.
And this is where Nade Celine comes in?
Exactly. Nade has invented a robot guide dog called Lisa. Her invention has 5 sensors and 2 engines. It can tell the user about risks and obstacles via recorded voice messages. With this device, blind users can be guided around indoor areas such as shopping malls and schools. By 2020, Nade hopes Lisa will be used outside too.
It sounds amazing, but I wonder if this is really a more affordable solution. Do you have any idea how much it costs?
Well, Lisa still costs around $3,000, but this is far cheaper than a real guide dog. At the moment, the device is available to private and public companies, such as airports and hospitals. Nade eventually hopes to improve the dog with artificial intelligence and GPS. Her greatest ambition is to offer dignity and independence to the 253 million blind and visually impaired people around the world.
Well, that certainly sounds very inspiring. Let's move on to our next young innovator.
Nice. What's the very first number you listen?
6.5 million.
6.5 million of what? We have 2020 airports, 3,253 million, 100 and dots. So what comes after?
100 and dots? Is 100 and after dots?
Okay, so I think 6.5 million of dots. And then what's next?
100.
100, yes. Okay, right after
2020.
2020, yes. And then we have airports, 3,253 million. What's next? 3,000, okay. Then
Airports.
And the last one, 253 million. Okay, nice. Now, what is the relation between the numbers and some of the concepts? 253 million of what? What is it?
Um, 6.5 million, the number of Brazil people who have vision problems.
6.5 minutes, the Brazilian people have, okay. Airports. Or 3,000 what?
Maybe 3,000 is how much Lisa cost?
Oh, how much? Oh, how much Lisa cost? Lisa is the dog. Then we have 100.
Is the number of guide dogs in Brazil?
Sorry?
100 is the number of guide dogs in Brazil?
Oh, yeah, it's true. Okay, 2020.
The year when it is hoped that Lisa will be used outside?
Okay, so we have 2 left, or 2 remaining, which is 253 million and airports.
253 million is the number of people around the world with vision problems.
Okay, so airports is where Lisa is available. Yay, excellent, very good. Perfect. Okay, I hope no questions about it because, yay, grammar, finally, this is what we are hoping. Okay, guys, we are, don't worry, okay? I know it says indirect question. Remember, indirect speech or report speech, yes? So, and how question form, okay? So you're gonna do this. Original question, what is her latest development? What would be the report speech? Any idea? Make this into reported speech. No, wait a second. Indirect questions. Okay, let's do the listen and see what we can do with these questions, okay? Listen, please.
Audio 7.9.
Good evening and welcome to Tech Talk, your weekly discussion program on what's new in tech. I'm joined in the studio this week by the editor of Technology World magazine, Paul LeBernard. This week, we are discussing young tech innovators. From medical breakthroughs, energy technologies, or engineering electronic devices. First, Paul, what makes someone an innovator?
Personally, I think innovators are persistent and inquisitive, and they are easily inspired by what they see around them. Take our first example this week, Brazilian tech innovator Nade Celine. She's an ex-computer science teacher, and she spent most of her career inventing new technology to help improve the quality of life for people with disabilities.
I see. We'd love to hear more. Can you tell us what her latest development is?
Okay, there you go. The question is, what is her latest development? But what did she say about this question?
Most of her career.
I see. We'd love to hear more. Can you tell us what her latest development is?
Okay, please. It's the same question, but she asked in a different way.
You tell us?
Yes, can you? Exactly. Okay, can you tell us? It says, what is her latest development? Can you tell us? It's very similar in order like reported question. Can you tell? Well, not taking into account the can you tell us, but okay. Can you tell what?
What is?
What is? I don't think she says what is.
For people with disabilities.
I see. We'd love to hear more. Can you tell us what her latest development is?
There you go. Can you tell us what? Follow the instruction for a reported question.
What's her latest development?
What's her latest development?
Is
nice. Okay, in this case, I'm including a question mark because it is an indirect question. Esta estructura gramatical, chicos, la vimos, híjole, pero no sé si lo recuerdan, en el segundo nivel, si no mal recuerdo, en el A2 o en el A1. Pero, ok, incluye el question mark porque como tal no es una report speech. Sigue la misma estructura muy parecida, pero la diferencia es esta, que incluye este tipo de frases. Can you tell us? Can you tell me? Pero bueno, vamos a seguir escuchando, por favor. Second question. How many guide dogs are there in Brazil?
Well, do you have any idea how many Brazilian people have vision problems?
No, I don't.
6.5 million people. Do you know how many guide dogs there are in Brazil?
There you go. Do you know? Do you know?
Many?
How many?
With
Guide dogs, yes.
There
How many dogs? Okay, do you know how many dogs are there or there are?
There are.
Yes, they say there are. Exactly. There are in Brazil. Yeah, that's exactly what they said.
We'd love to.
Vision problems?
No, I don't.
6.5 million people. Do you know how many guide dogs
All
there
right.
are in Brazil?
Absolutely no idea.
There are only 100 guide dogs. The problem is that buying, training, and looking after a guide dog can cost thousands of dollars. This is impossible for many blind people.
And this is where Nade Celine comes in?
Exactly. Nade has invented a robot guide dog called Lisa. Her invention has 5 sensors and 2 engines. It can tell the user about risks and obstacles via recorded voice messages. With this device, blind users can be guided around indoor areas such as shopping malls and schools. By 2020, Nade hopes Lisa will be used outside too.
It sounds amazing, but I wonder if this is really a more affordable solution.
Okay, there is a little phrase right before. Is this really a more affordable option? That's the original question, but what did it say?
Areas such as shopping malls and schools. By 2020, Nade hopes Lisa will be used outside too.
It sounds amazing, but I wonder if this is really a more affordable solution.
Okay, so there is a phrase like,
Is this really a more affordable solution?
is this, something changes, something more change.
This is
So, but there is a phrase she mentioned. I wonder, she said, I wonder. Okay, listen one more time, please.
Costs around $3,000, but this is far cheaper than a real guide dog. At the moment, the device is available to private and public companies, such as airports and hospitals. Nade eventually hopes to improve the dog with artificial intelligence and GPS. Her greatest ambition? At the moment, the guided around indoor areas such as shopping malls and schools. By 2020, Nade hopes Lisa will be used outside too.
It sounds amazing, but I wonder if this is really a more affordable solution.
Okay, I wonder
if this
is
a really more affordable solution.
If this is really a more affordable option.
Solution.
Oh, but it says option. Solution. Option. What if I say solution and then it says no? Solution. Okay. Why is it option? Solution. Okay. The last one. How much does it cost?
Do you have any idea how much it costs?
Okay, there you got it.
Nade hopes Lisa will be used outside too.
It sounds amazing, but I wonder if this is really a more affordable solution. Do you have any idea how much it costs?
Okay. What is the question?
Do you have any idea?
Yes. Do you have Any idea? Huh?
How much?
Yes? How much? Okay, how much does it cost?
It's got
It cost. Yes. Conjugated. Exactly. Conjugated. Okay, very nice. I think we can listen one more time just to check the answers. Get ready, please.
Of
Are persistent and inquisitive, and they are easily inspired by what they see around them. Take our first example this week, Brazilian tech innovator Nade Celine. She's an ex-computer science teacher, and she spent most of her career inventing new technology to help improve the quality of life for people with disabilities.
I see. We'd love to hear more. Can you tell us what her latest development is?
Well, do you have any idea how many Brazilian people have vision problems?
No, I don't.
6.5 million people. Do you know how many guide dogs there are in Brazil?
Absolutely no idea.
There are only 100 guide dogs. The problem is that buying, training, and looking after a guide dog can cost thousands of dollars. This is impossible for many blind people.
And Lean comes in?
Exactly. Nade has invented a robot guide dog called Lisa. Her invention has 5 sensors and 2 engines. It can tell the user about risks and obstacles via recorded voice messages. With this device, blind users can be guided around indoor areas such as shopping malls and schools. By 2020, Nade hopes Lisa will be used outside too.
It sounds amazing, but I wonder if this is really a more affordable solution. Do you have any idea how much it costs?
Well, Lisa still costs around $3,000, but this is far cheaper than a real guide dog. At the moment, the device is available to private and public companies, such as
Okay.
airports and hospitals.
Nice. Okay, guys. I want you to look some of the characteristics for these kind of sentences. Well, in this case, like indirect questions, like the examples, you listen into the audio. Okay? I hope you take this into consideration. Now it says, which sounds more polite, the original question or the indirect question? What do you think it sounds more polite? The original or the indirect? If I tell you how much does it cost? Or if I tell you, can you tell me how much it cost? What do you think it's more polite? The original question or the indirect question? Hey there.
original.
Sorry?
Original.
The original. Okay, let's try the original question. Okay, the original. Okay, the original. Oh my God, original question.
No, or sería más indirect question, ¿no?
Indirect. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yes, of course. It sounds more polite. Then number 2, what is the word order for the subject and the verb in indirect question? What is the order? Okay, I'm gonna skip the 3. Happen auxiliary do in an indirect question? What happened to the auxiliaries? 4. The answer to the question, if the answer to the question is yes or no, which word do you need to add? And this is also similar to the report speech. If the answer is a yes, no, which word do you need to add? If it is a yes, no question, what is that word you need to add?
Inverted.
No, I mean the 4. I mean the 4. But you're telling number 2.
They are inverted.
Like instead of saying verb auxiliary, no, verb subject, then subject verb. Right. So we can say they are inverted. Okay, they are inverted. When we say they are inverted, we mean instead of saying instead of saying what is her latest development, can you tell us what her latest development is? Or how many guide dogs is the subject, how many guide dogs are there in Brazil? Indirect question. Do you know how many guide dogs there are in Brazil? So we actually invert this. They are inverted in the indirect questions. What happens to the auxiliary do in an indirect questions? Look at this. Do. Like, number 4, how much does it cost? Indirect. Do you have any idea how much it costs? What is going on with the auxiliary?
Miss, number 4 is if.
If, yes, it's also similar to the auxiliary do. Okay, I'm gonna hit submit because we need to move on. Okay, yeah, the indirect question is more polite. The order is inverted. And when it is a yes, no question, you need the word if, okay? I want to see what's going on with the number 3. Okay, what happened to the auxiliary do? Well, it is dropped. Dropped is, it disappears, okay? You don't need the auxiliary do or does in an indirect question, okay? Nice. Now, we have an exercise over there, which is very similar, but I think we could take a lot of more time. Okay, so let's go to the exercise D. It says, read the review and complete the indirect questions. Listen to check. Okay, it says, who is it designed for? Do you know? Okay, try to follow the same structure like the grammar box. Remember, the order is inverted. Who is it? Who is it designed for? Do you know?
No, it is
Yes, who? Who it is?
designed for
Yes. Design for. Nice. Okay, 2. How fast can it go? I like to know. Okay, how fast can it go? I'd like to know
How fast it can go.
Yes, how fast can go. Yes. 3. How will it be helpful? Can you tell me inverted, guys? Can you tell me how inverted?
How it will be helpful.
How it will be helpful? Yes, inverted. Okay. 4. How much does it cost? Can you tell me? Can you tell me how much what?
Cost.
Sorry?
How much cost it?
It cost. Okay. Can it travel very fast? I wonder. Okay, listen, this is a yes, no question. Can it travel very fast? Sorry, very far. I'm sorry, I need new glasses. Can it travel very far? I wonder. If it is a yes, no question, what's the word? Yes, no question, yes, no question. ¿Qué palabra se le agrega si es una yes, no question?
If. We need
If, excellent. If.
Can I travel very far?
If it can.
If it can, yes. If it can travel very far. That's right. Who is this designed for? Okay, what did I say? Okay, let me check.
Audio 7.10. 1.
Do you know who it's designed for?
Okay, I see. Contraction. Okay, who it's designed for? Okay, contraction. Okay, keep going.
2.
I'd like to know how fast it can go.
3.
Can you tell me how it will be helpful?
4.
Could you tell me how much it costs?
5.
I wonder if it can travel very far.
That's nice. Okay. Yeah, it was the contraction, but you can actually do it this way. Do you know who it is? There's no Facebook for some reason likes the contraction form all time. But anyways, dear students, listen please. I need to stop here with the class and with the session. I really appreciate your time because I know you stay here like 30 minutes almost later than the class. So thanks so much. Thank you so much. Listen, I'm going to check the list and then you can be free. Remember, tomorrow is our Halloween event. So we don't have classes like classes, okay? Join the session. If you cannot at 6:30, you can join later, but I will check attendance, okay? Send me a screenshot in my personal message in WhatsApp that you are connected to the session because it's going to be very difficult to look for you, okay? Tomen una captura de pantalla de que están conectados a la sesión de Halloween, chicos, porque básicamente va a estar toda la comunidad de Eurocentro, entonces va a ser un poco difícil que yo los esté buscando uno por uno, y tampoco como tal voy a pasar lista así de, ay, van, Luis, Leonel. Entonces, tomen una captura de pantalla de que están en la sesión del evento de Halloween y me lo envían en un mensaje personal por WhatsApp, ¿ok? En caso de que no puedan asistir, avísenme por favor. Clases, vuelvo a repetir, como tal no va a haber, es solo el evento de Halloween. Si no pueden ingresar 6:30, no hay ningún problema. Ingresen en el horario que ustedes puedan, pero tomen en cuenta que es de 6:30 a 8:30, ¿sale? ¿Alguna
Is the
pregunta?
same link?
No, les voy a mandar el link mañana, ¿vale? Link is for tomorrow. Okay, thanks a lot. So it's Andy, Daisy, Luis, Eric, Lionel, Ivan, Eufemia, Maritza. Excellent. Okay, so tomorrow, please don't forget, send me a screenshot that you are in the session for Halloween event. Okay, so I take that into consideration for your attendance, please. Well, I think that would be it for tonight. Thank you so very much. Enjoy the rest of your night and see you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you so very much, guys. Good night, everybody. Have a good
See
night.
you.